got to Jacobu last year, the very warm, kind, nice reception that we received from you people, it tells me that all too soon another year is here. And we are almost set to go to Amansie South. We were at Amansie Central last year, where you guys were. This trip, we want to go to Amansie South to donate some parts to them. Now, we were with you last year. Help me appreciate, myself and my listeners appreciate how you felt when you heard from us that we have decided to come to Amansie Central last year. How was it feeling like for you?
All right. Thank you very much, David. And then good morning to your listeners. And then have my condolences as well.
Thank you very much, Adwa Foriwa. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think in 2022, when I assumed office as the District Public Health Nurse at Amansie Central, we most of the time analyze most of the health issues within the district and the ways we can help to reduce them. So one of the pertinent issues was issues that had to do with teenage pregnancy. And for the previous 5 years, the district had always been the district within Asante region that is having the highest figures when it comes to teenage pregnancy. And so we went down in collaboration with Ghana Education Service to do a little survey and find out from most of the girls and then the community members what were the reasons why they were having these pregnancies. And one of the issues that came up was issues that had to do with their difficulties in getting sanitary products, the menstrual products. And so as an ardent listener of LuvFm, I knew this initiative was going on at LuvFm. So we took it on ourselves to bring a proposal to the station and find out if they can support us in a way to also reduce this teenage pregnancy issues. And thankfully to God, and then from your team, we received the call. We were even not so much sure if our proposal would even go through. So only for Eugene to call one day and then told me that the team has accepted to come and support the district for that particular year. And the whole celebration was coming to the district. The entire donations they were receiving was coming to the district. And I was very happy. And we had to prepare massively to receive your team. And thankfully, I consulted most of the opinion leaders. My member of parliament was there. The DC was in support of it. Everybody was happy to receive the team. And then hopefully it helped. It helped a lot because nothing of that sort had ever occurred in the district before. All
right, so before we talk about how it has helped the girls in that district, help my listeners appreciate how dire, how bad the situation is for the teenage girls in your district or the community. Now, we say that they're coming from a poor background, the parents do not have and all that. We're saying that because of the situation they find themselves in, they skip school, they're being taken advantage of by unscrupulous men who are getting them pregnant and getting them infected with STDs and all that. How bad is the situation for these young girls when it comes to that time of the month?
So we realized that when we did the survey in most of the classes we went to, some of the girls even told us that they've never even seen sanitary pads before. And with Amansie Central is a rural district, and coupled with these galamsey activities, most of the girls don't even know how to even use the sanitary pad. You can even attest to the fact that when we did the demonstration during the celebration, some of them had not even used a pad before. So it was very serious with the sanitary pad. Most of them use certain things to cater for themselves during that time of the month. So for them, sanitary pad was an expensive asset for them to use during the time of the month. So you can find out most of them coming from very poor backgrounds. Their parents think sanitary pad is another issue. We need money to feed the family. We are not going to use this money to buy sanitary pad for you to use, whilst we don't have money to cater for our feeding. So you can imagine these girls have to get different things to cater for themselves during that time of the month, or else they will skip school and then stay at home until their menses pass before they will resume school again. So that is the situation we were facing in the district as at then.
So tell us about the impact the donation has made in the lives of these teenage girls in that community or district.
Yes, frankly speaking, this donation helped a lot. And up till now, there is this parent, I would even wish she can even come to LuvFm. She mostly comes to me to come and say thank you. Anytime she meets me, she come and say thank you, especially for her. The girl received the reusable pad. And the girl coordinator within that very school, which this parent's child is, met me and said there is this parent who has been worrying her that she wants to come and thank those people who supported her girl, because for her, she couldn't afford a pad for her girl. And up till now, the woman always comes to my office to come and say thank you. And they are very grateful. And for the 3-year running, the previous 3 years from 2021 to 2023, we could find out that at the end of 2023, especially due to this innovation, we reduced drastically when it came to teenage pregnancy. And during the celebration, some of the girls who were not even school children wanted to even come to school, wear a school uniform so that they can also receive a sanitary pad. So you can imagine. And we are very, very much grateful to LuvFm for this.
I like that bit. It just tickled me. The fact that they are not girls of school going age, or maybe they are not in the school, but they put on school uniforms just because they want to have sanitary pads. It tells you about how challenging it is for them. But let's talk about these reusable sanitary pads. Now, we give education to the girls before we give it out to them. What do you have to say about the reusable sanitary pads? How impactful has that one been for them?
Yes. So, David, I believe that when we are doing some of these things, the sustainability part of this is also very important. So, even though Amansie Central, we received the reusable pads, they were not enough, though, to cater for the entire girls. But some of the girls we gave the reusable pads to up till now are giving testimonies to the fact that it is very good, as even compared to the disposable pads. Because one of the girls even told me, I don't even know the contents in those reusable pads. I just saw the pack. I did not know the contents, aside the fact that we did a demonstration during the program. So one of the girls told me that, Madam, this one is very comfortable. It's very comfortable when you are in it. It's very comfortable than the disposable pads. This one, I believe, is very breathable. When you are in it, you don't feel any heat or anything like that. And one even told me that, Madam, this one, it even comes with a bag. It even comes with a bag. So when you are done with this, you have a bag to wrap it. And I said, wow, then it's a very good thing. So it is very good because for this one, it's sustainable. And those ones who received it, they are always giving testimonies that that particular one has helped a lot. And they still remember LuvFm for this particular one they still have in their bags.
I'm told, Ajwa, that you still have some small packs left, and that some of the girls will still come to you asking you to give them some sanitary packs.
We don't have. We don't have.
Okay.
Just like I'm telling you, some of them did not receive the reusable pads. Some received quantities of the disposable pads. So those of them who received the reusable pads, girls and then PS, how we relate. They tell their friends, for me, I still have my pad with me, and those who had the disposable pads are done with this. And they will come to you that they want, Madam, we still want the reusable pad. Madam, we did not get the reusable pad. Anytime they meet you around, they tell you that, Madam, we want the reusable pad. And I tell them that they are finished. So it's just like that. We don't have them in our possession. We've distributed everything to them.
Don't worry. That's why this year what we've decided to do is to do more of the reusable than the disposable. Yes, but again, that when we come there, we just don't come and sit and then give out the sanitary pads. We engage with the young ones. We give them education about premarital sex and STDs. How have they imbibed that information, that education? Are they making very good use of it?
Yes. Frankly speaking, Nana Pokuya is no longer at our district as the education director, but she even told me that for that particular year, the enrollment of the girls even increased because they knew that when you come to school, you will get a pad to use. So some of the girls who were not going to school had also come to enroll so that they would also get pads at the end of the year. So it helped a lot. It helped a lot.
Our visit this year has taken us to the Amansie South. You know, and many people and organizations have donated, you know, generously as we get ready to go there on Tuesday. That's 8 days away from today. What message do you have for the young girls of Amansie South who may be listening to us right now?
All right. So I believe Amansie South is just like Amansie Central. We have these illegal mining activities within the district, those enclaves. So I would just encourage the girls to go to school. And as I was saying, most of the girls who were not in school felt like if I was in school, I would have also received this thing that they are sharing. So I would just encourage them that they should be in school so that when the donations come, you would also receive yours. Because if you are not in school that day, you wouldn't receive yours. So I would just encourage them and then encourage them to desist from these practices of teenage pregnancy and then the sexual practices. They should just concentrate on their books and then know that at the end of the day, theirs is to achieve something in life and become capable to take care of themselves. They shouldn't just rely on people to cater for them and at the end of the day use them into sexual partners. So, and
again, I'm sure that we'll be sharing with our listeners shortly how much has come in, because our target for this year is 60,000 Ghana cedis worth of products. We'll be sharing with our listeners how far we've come. It's very, 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 very appreciable. But what would you want to say to others who are listening, who have not donated yet? Maybe they are contemplating, they think that they'll challenge more thing. What would you want to say to somebody who has not donated yet?
Okay, so I would just encourage every listener of LuvFm that this is real. It is nothing, it's not a game that they are playing. You give your money out to be used by this station, and then at the end of the day, the blessings that comes after these donations, you don't even know them. You don't even know these girls, these vulnerable girls. Most of them who have not even seen a sanitary pad before. They don't even know how to use them. So please, we will encourage every listener that donate your widow's mite. The little you have that you can give out. At the end of the day, the blessings that will come out of it will support a certain girl somewhere who you don't even know to also achieve a certain position in life. And then they would not go into these unscrupulous activities of sexual practices, and at the end of the day, they get pregnant or maybe have HIV. So please and please again, we encourage you all to donate to support some of these girls who do not even know how to take up for themselves.
And Adra, what about multimedia? I mean, Eugene, Leo, myself, Joel. What do you want to say to all of us?
Oh, as for LuvFm, I don't even know what to say again. I'm so grateful to all of you. You remember we even came to the station to even thank you in a special way. We are so much grateful. We are so much grateful. For us, it is something we had never seen before, and we are so much grateful. The kind of enthusiasm, Eugene especially, he will be calling you every now and then to make sure that everything goes on successfully. And David and the entire team, we are so much grateful as a district. We don't even know how to thank you, but we believe that God in heaven sees everything that you are doing. The enthusiasm you people are putting in the work that you are doing. You don't know these girls, but you do it with so much compassion. And we thank you so much. God bless you.
The way you have spoken, Adwa, I'm tempted to even decide to bring you half of what we're taking to Amansie South.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so Adwa Oforiwa Boateng is District Public Health Nurse for Amansie Central. That's what we visited last year when we came on air like